At last, we are in Singapore, beautiful people, and I'm with Ernest, who I'll introduce you to later, who's a beautiful person subscriber, who came and met me at the hotel, and we've just walked here to Little India. And behind me is a market, and then through the market is a food court. So we'll talk to Ernest a bit more once we get through to the food court, and we will have Indian food for breakfast. Oh, wow. Oh, the smells. It's fabulous. It's fantastic. All right, Ernest seems to think this is a good one. The spices, it's just a bit, I was coughing before because I got hit by a wave of chili. And so the plan for today is that Ernest he's brought me here to Little India, then we'll go to Arab Street for lunch. But I was very lucky that Ernest got in touch with me, and he's a really interesting guy, so I'll introduce you to him, but he's just over there getting our food. Oh, here it comes. A drink, just a cold water or a lassi, or what are you going to have?
I probably have a teh tarik.
A what?
Teh tarik tea.
Oh, okay, me too. I'll just do whatever he does. Ernest's brought some more food back to the table, and we'll talk about the food in a minute. But this is Ernest.
Hi, hello.
And I just want to ask you a couple of questions. Singaporean? Yeah, you've lived here most of your life. Yeah. And your wife is?
My wife's from the Philippines.
She's from the Philippines. Ernest's daughter gave me a book of hawker food, and it's a description of all the different foods that you'd find in hawker places, which is just the best gift I've ever had. It's fantastic. So, Ernest, what have we got?
Thank you.
Yep, thank you. Oh, is this a lassi?
Oh, no, it's a bandung.
Like a what?
Indonesian name, bandung.
Oh, it's an Indonesian drink. I'm going to have a sip.
It's got syrup and milk.
It's kind of like a candy milkshake or something. Yeah. Okay, so what's this?
This is wadi. Wadi made of rice flour.
Rice flour.
Yes, right. And then this is a coconut chutney. And this is a sauce. It goes together with the wadi.
So it's a deep fried sort of donut,
Right.
in a way.
Donut.
Indian donut, right. And so what are these?
This is appam. It's called appam.
Appam.
Also made of rice flour. It's not savory. You eat it with sugar actually.
You eat it with sugar.
Yes,
So we're having a sweet breakfast, and then there's this, which is savoury.
It's called idli. I-D-D-L-Y.
Idli, I-D-D-L-Y. Okay, and this is more like a curry with rice cakes. All right. So what's the idea here? You tear it?
Like most Indian food, you eat with your fingers. So you just break it in.
Sweet. What's the flavour in here? Slightly tart.
Right.
Flour and this is coconut milk?
Yes.
It's pretty good. Well, it's probably got the nutritional value of breakfast cereals. I'm going to have some of this. So what's the green? Put a bit of everything?
Yes.
What's the green though?
The green is like a mint.
Mint. Oh, okay. Yeah, so there's the slightly mint taste of this really quite spicy curry gravy.
Tissue?
I've got some. Thank you. Well, I might try a donut. Part of a donut. Have my curry donut. It's not as spicy as this. It's very bready. It's almost like wholemeal roll. Yeah, it's just like a bread roll, really. Very nice. It would seem that because it's the morning, it's not even 10 a.m. yet, that everybody's eating breakfast type food. And so even though this curry, what it's based on, like this is idal.
Appam.
Appam.
A-P-P-U-M.
A-P-P-U-M. Appam. Like this. Appam is sweet. So you're having a sweet base and then a curry on top. Ernest's plate's clean, his fingers are clean. I've been eating with the wrong hand. I've dropped food all over myself. But I'm enjoying it. I really like this one. That's the big winner for me. So next week, it's the festival of Deepavali.
On the 24th.
On the 24th. And so all the decorations are up in the street and so on, and it's going to look pretty good here in the evening, and I'll try to get back and get some shots in the evening. But we thought it'd be better to come down through the day when it's not quite so crazy, and come early too, because at lunchtime there's a lot of students as well who come down here. I mean, it's pretty busy now. I can't imagine what it's like at lunchtime or dinner time. But yeah, so the Deepavali festival is coming up, and so lots of lights because it's the festival of light. It's also the Hindu New Year. Right, so you're probably wondering how much. Well, me too. How much was the tea?
The tea is about 120, 140.
About 120. So $1.20 Singapore. And this.
It's about $2.
About $2.
This is also about $2.
This was about $2.
And this is $2.
And that was $2 for the 3 donuts. And then this one?
$1.60.
$1.60. So the Singapore dollar is at around about parity with the Australian dollar, but I'll just flash up the US dollar amounts. So Ernest was telling me there's a new law in Singapore that you have to clean your table after you've eaten in these hawker places. You have to. So we've cleaned our table. We're just leaving. But first we're going via the sink where Ernest can wash his left hand and I can have a shower. Ernest was just telling me that he went to school here, even though he was born in Malaysia. His parents came to Singapore when he was very young, so he was brought up here. And he was saying that there's an actual intention within the education system to expose all the school children to as many different religions as possible to foster multiculturalism and tolerance. And we've passed hordes of school kids just going through that little arcade there, that little street. Just walking down this little side street here, it reminds me very much of Georgetown in Penang in Malaysia. and Ernest agreed with me. Well, we're still in Little India, and this would be a fantastic place to come for lunch or dinner. We're in Kampong Glam, and Kampong means village or maybe small suburb. This is the lemon iced tea. Ernest got one as well. Yeah, it's very refreshing. Oh, God, it's nice. We've been doing a lot of walking in the heat, and this is really refreshing. $1.50, and gee, I love this area. It's just fabulous. It's another sort of slightly reminiscent, really, I suppose, of Georgetown in Malaysia, but it certainly has its own character. And it looks like it's very much loved in Singapore. Lots and lots of people here. Well, it was pretty adventurous of us to think that we could just go and have breakfast in Little India and then come down to Arab Street half an hour later and have lunch. But Ernest's decided that we're going to try something. Right, so Ernest is going to explain what we've got.
This is mee siam.
This one?
Mee siam.
This one.
Mee siam. M-E-E. Mee siam with egg and with the light noodles, egg, and with a peanut-based sauce.
Oh, so that's like a satay, is it?
That's right. It's quite similar to satay.
And are there noodles in that one?
Noodles, yeah.
Yep.
You can see the noodles here.
Okay, so that's got a thicker noodles in that one, and then this one has the more vermicelli sort of rice noodles. Prawn, did you say? All right, there's a little bit of shrimp apparently in mine. In both of them. But mine's
supposed to squeeze the lemon right out.
Oh, okay. Calamansi. Oh, it's a spicy chili sauce there. All right, this has got a lot of spicy chili in it. And is this a lunch food?
It's in between. It can be a lunch, a snack, it can be a meal depending on your price, but it fills you up.
Right. And is this seen as being a Muslim food?
Chinese, Indian, all the races eat it.
Oh, okay.
It is typically a Muslim Malay dish. Must get it with the gravy. Yeah.
This is the more satay one. The texture of the egg noodles is a lot more. It's a lot thicker and more substantial. The satay is just delicious.
This one can fill you up.
Yeah, this is a lot more filling.
You need something quick on the go, huh?
Yeah.
And you need something to fill up.
I think mine's a bit of a snack, this one here. But oh yeah, I love satay. Oh, there's a nice breeze blowing through here. Beautiful place to spend the afternoon. But we're moving on soon. Lots to see and lots to do, and not a lot of time to do it in. Ernest was just telling me these are $4 each. And to be honest, it's just so close to breakfast. I can't finish this. It's all in the vicinity of that beautiful mosque. And we're heading somewhere now. Where are we going? So this is the Esplanade. That behind me is a concert hall and museum. And there's the water down there. And of course, the Marina Bay Sands Hotel.
And casino.
And casino, of course. It's the strangest looking building. It's futuristic and it looks like it's got a boat washed up on top of it.
That's where the swimming pool is.
And the swimming pool, there's an infinity swimming pool up there. We were heading there, but I haven't got enough battery. Apparently, not many people know this, it's 52 stories, 52 floors, which is 2 more floors than the SM Light Penitentiary in Manila. What do you do when you finish work? Well, Ernest and I,
Cheers.
have a beer. Oh, and check out the view. I don't know if you can see that very well, but I'll insert a better shot so it looks like we have a better view than we actually do. But we can see the Marina Bay Sands Hotel and the harbour. Would you call that the harbour?
It's called the Marina Bay. It used to be the harbour before, part of the harbour.
And it's Marina Bay now,
Marina Bay.
which is lovely. Marina Bay out there. All right, cheers. More to come very soon.